Hey guys, what's up? This is Moletrap doing another audio commentary, and this is a match between Light, who we see here, the Terran in yellow top left, and GGPlay, and he's going to be in Zerg in the bottom right. This is actually Monty Hall, Monty Hall SE. It's the new version of Monty Hall that they're doing. Before I go any further, I want to mention a couple things. First of all, mad props to this guy named Combat. Me and Diggity are both going to be doing some blogging on this website, sc2gg.com, and it's a really new website, but it's already really good. And I saw this guy Combat. He does first person VOD with commentary, and he does like well, not like commentary, but like game analysis and strategy and that sort of thing. And he's really good. He's got the game down a lot, and he does he does Protoss only, but it's really interesting to watch, and he's got a lot of good builds down, and he's really good about telling you how to do the builds and what kind of strategy and that kind of thing. So go to sc2gg.com and check that out. And Diggity and I are also going to be posting stuff there in upcoming days. And also the other thing is that since Clouzart's still not around at all, VileTac has actually decided to let Diggity and me use his VileTac account. So go over there to, it's in one of, I think both of us have a subscription to VileTac if you don't know how to get to it. And subscribe to that, because we're going to be starting to put games on that name, on that YouTube account. We're probably going to put our duels up on that account, and maybe if there's long games, because it's one of those director accounts where you can do over 10 minutes. So we'll be able to upload games as single files sometimes. So if you're subscribed to either me or Diggity, go ahead and subscribe to that one as well. VIOLETAK. And before he quit StarCraft, that's why he gave away his account. He actually uploaded a ton of like really cool games from the past also, so it's fun to browse through there. In any case, so getting back to the game now, as I said, GGPlay versus Light. Both players have been playing pretty well lately. GGPlay, I'm going to give a spoiler about GGPlay versus Hueson here. GGPlay played extremely well. Really well that game. I was really impressed by him. Previous to that game, I was not impressed by him. Even though he won the OSL, I didn't think that he played really that well. He wasn't playing like a top Zerg in the OSL, and even in the final game, Iris just kind of blew it, in my opinion. But against Hueson, I mean, I considered him like, you know, kind of a 9 out of 10. He was good, but he wasn't that top level. And so in that game versus Hueson, he kind of showed me that he was at least capable of that top level of play. He was just right on all the time. He didn't make any mistakes that game. If he did, they were slight. In any case, yeah, I'm going to try and do this whole matchup. This is Hanbit versus MBC Hero, and there's a few good games coming up in that series, so I'm going to try and do all of them. Yeah, I know I'm delaying talking about the game here, but I'll get to it now. So there hasn't really been too much going on yet, obviously, except that we did see that I would have mentioned if I thought that was a proxy barracks, but it wasn't really. He wasn't using it as a proxy. He was just building his barracks out farther, so he could float it a lot easier over to GGPlay's base, get that scouted and everything. He has made his factory kind of proxy too, though, and it looks like he might actually be using that to land and squeeze that vulture through. In the meantime, Light making 2 starports here, which is very interesting. It looks like he might actually land that barracks in there. He's actually moving his factory down there as well. He's made 2 starports, so he's going for some kind of crazy Wraith build here. And really, I'm not sure GGPlay is going to be able to expect this, because normally, yeah, he's trying to squeeze those vultures through there. It looks like that one is going to get through. But no, he's not. The Zerglings stop. He does get through after all. He takes a couple of hits from the Zerglings, but he does get through that mineral line just barely. And GGPlay has had that time, though. He's able to get the Hydros out. Without that Hydros, he would basically be owned, because he'd be able to run around and pick things off with that vulture pretty easily. He's probably going to try and squeezing that other vulture through as well. That vulture looks like it might get picked off, though. And yeah, the first vulture gets picked off as well. So that little gambit is not going to pay off terribly for GGPlay. But here's the thing. Yeah, he's already got Hydrost out. I don't know. He must be psychic, getting those Hydrost out. Maybe he saw that starport and I didn't even realize it. But getting Hydrolisks out, maybe he was. Oh, that's probably what he was doing. He's probably expecting the vultures too. So he's gonna be able to deal with those wraiths pretty easily. So Light having kind of risked a lot on this gambit on going for these wraiths. I guess he was hoping that GGPlay would not have those wraiths out. But he does. It's possible that he's still going to be able to make something out of this double starport build, though. If he can, basically, it's going to be kind of a battle of maneuverability because those wraiths are going to be able to run around a lot more. He's picked off 2 or 3 overlords now, and he's still pumping wraiths. He's pumping wraiths out of those 2 spots. He's not going for cloaking because obviously that wouldn't do a terrible amount of good. But it is possible this could work if he keeps picking off those overlords. His wraiths are going to be mobile enough that he can go around and pick off overlords and keep his forces alive by running away from those Hydralisks. It's basically a matter of GGPlay, if GGPlay gets smart and starts kind of grouping his overlords up a little bit better and protecting them better with his Hydralisks, which he's not really doing a terribly good job of. And now, though, the problem for him is that Light has enough wraiths there. It looks like he's got four wraiths out now, maybe, possibly more, that he can go in and you know, dive bomb in there and take a pot shot, and as we just saw, he killed a wraith in just, I mean, killed one of those overlords in a matter of seconds. Yeah, 2 shots. If he gets one more wraith, those overlords are gonna be 2-shot kills, and then GGPlay is gonna be in big trouble. Now he's getting that cloak there, which is a smart move because now he's getting to the point where he can pick off those overlords quickly, get them out of the way, and then he'll be able to actually do some damage against the Hydralisks as well. GGPlay looking in a very bad position here because Light is doing a good job microing these raids around. He has not done almost any damage at all to those raids. At this point, really, I think GGPlay kind of needs to... Yeah, and he has enough raids there that he can kind of... It looks like he lost 1 wraith there. He's got another to replace it. He's also got enough raids there that he can go in and pick off drones with 1 hit as well. And we see GGPlay kind of hovering a bunch of his overlords there. He's got to protect that squad of overlords, otherwise he's just going to get absolutely screwed. It looks like he's upgraded his speed, which is good, so he can actually run them away a little bit better. But yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. How he's got enough firepower there, he can just run in and pick off those overlords and then get out again. So again, keeping his wraiths alive, dodging it out and using those ridges there to stay away from those Hydralisks there. Now he's actually, so it looks like he's actually going for kind of a containment here as well, building a bunker there. He's probably afraid that GGPlay will try and break out of this. His only option really, though, is on that left side there. It's going to be difficult. He's probably going to try and get a Spire up pretty soon if he's not already, to try and maybe get some Scourges out or something like that. Cloak going in. He does have that cloak. That Overlord's almost dead. Kills off the Overlord, so those Hydralisks are not able to do anything to those wraiths. He's actually having to dodge the Overlords away, but at the same time try and keep them near to detect those rays. It looks like the rays coming under a little bit of fire there, and GGPlay doing a pretty impressive job there, actually, of tracking those rays down and keeping pressure on him and keeping his Overlords safe, but also in the vicinity to spot. And